Facebook is a great place to see things that you didn't know you didn't care about. I'm going to set the scene with a story this week. One time, a Facebook page called The Lad Bible stole one of my videos. What's that? Oh, thanks for asking. It's a Facebook page that uploads videos of people getting hurt. Oh, so it's like Fail Army. Well, yeah, but no, because instead of putting compilation effort into any of their footage, they just upload individual clips. Oh, so it's Fail Blog. Yeah, but no, because they also, put those pictures with the funny text over top of them. Oh, so it's 9gag. Yeah, it's basically just 9gag. And if you don't know what 9gag is, good. Don't look it up, because it's awful. Alright, you know how in primary school and middle school, for you gross people who have that, each individual grade would have one or two jokes that were shared amongst everybody in that age group and mysteriously handed down to the kids who were set to enter that grade the next year? Then you age a couple years and you kind of forget about it, but you're reminded one time and you're like, wow, that was a really dumb joke. Thank God I was only 10 and not a grown person with a fully functioning brain. 9gag is like that, except nobody grows up. It's sure, things physically age, but the joke is never given a chance to die. 9gag is like this internet graveyard where memes should have been put to rest like 8 years ago, but there's this one stubborn necromancer who keeps reviving his friends because he doesn't want to be the only one still chuckling at that one time they had a substitute teacher whose last name sounded kind of like butt toucher. 9gag is like coming into work and your supervisor stubs his toe on a door frame and he screams hell balls because that's the hardest you knew how to swear when you were 11 years old. So the Lad Bible is like a 9gag equivalent for Facebook. And my point is that really the environment that you want to choose to share something that you want people to really care about? Facebook is not the right environment for anything important. Your entire train could get derailed at any moment by me scrolling half a page and seeing a video of a cat throwing up, because I've already forgotten about your thing, and now I'm trying to figure out how a Devon Rex manages to still be adorable after I've seen the contents of its stomach. Facebook is like a 6-person protest on a college campus that makes you take the long way from one class to another because you don't know how to tell a handful of the hairiest people you've ever seen that you couldn't give a fuck about the habitat of the African jungle pygmy. The best they can hope to accomplish is that maybe one of the protesters, in defiance of all logic, is kinda hot, so you read a couple Wikipedia articles so that you can impress them, and then 3 hours later you're like, wow, I don't give a shit about any of this. If my dick was on fire and helping your dumb cause would put it out, I think at this point I'd rather just let it burn and take the skin graft. If people hadn't changed their profile pictures to barely incorporate the French flag, I would never have known how little I cared about people dying thousands of miles from me. Adding a thin layer of flag to a picture of you in a swimsuit on a beach staring thoughtfully out into the ocean is about as effective of a support strategy as keeping that thought inside your head where it belongs. All you're doing is making that picture a little bit more difficult for me to use when I'm alone in bed at 3 a.m. But I do like that idea, the translucence of the flag over top of a picture of your own face, because it really illustrates how equally thinly veiled the masquerade of publicly caring when people die can be. And I suppose you're accomplishing some things, like I'm talking about it right now, and after 2 hours of research that ended with me asking Yahoo Answers about the width of Hitler's mustache, I get to add yet another item to the list of things I care slightly less about than finding out the width of Hitler's mustache. And that's my point, really. Facebook is nothing but a place for people to do their part in favor of fueling the nothing. Showing people shit that, if they don't know about it already, it's because they don't give enough of a fuck to look it up themselves, or they hate it. You want to show everybody your new basement tattoo? I hope you like a wall full to the brim of people pussyfooting around telling you it looks horrible. Or did a monkey do that? And was the monkey having a seizure? Constantly? Music recommendations on the off chance that one of your friends will like it, at which point you could have just sent it to them directly and saved me from having my ears violated by Grimes. Trying to invite people to a party? Well, good on you for choosing the only place where it's okay for yes, I'm coming to mean I'm never coming. It saves you the embarrassment of being lied to your face in public. Oh, you want to let everybody in on a gripe about gender equality or white privilege? Was Tumblr busy that morning? Granted, that is a good way to weed out bigoted family members. Like, you post a news story about yet another police brutality, whatever, in the United States, because they're all in the United States. And here comes Uncle Asshole with some unsavory comments about race mixing. So you write him off as a person, which isn't that great of a loss anyway because of that one time during Thanksgiving when he tried to catch you alone in the kitchen. Also, what do you want from me? No amount of likes is going to bring back your missing kid. Pick up a phone. And while you're at it, maybe you can get a second Amber Alert going so that we can finally locate your missing sense of humor instead of yelling at me for making a joke about your first Amber Alert. But you know what? Now that I think about it, don't bother because too much time has passed and they're probably both dead by now. My point is, yeah, care if you want to. But I'm certainly not going to, and you're not going to convince anyone of anything by hotlinking to a Huffington Post article from a website that people use to share pictures of their kids before hastily taking them down once they realize most registered sex offenders still have internet access. And I wouldn't even have a Facebook, except I have a YouTube channel, and fucking goodness knows, once you achieve even a modicum of internet fame, you have to reserve your own name everywhere before other people steal it to promote their own whatever videos of them jerking off, cleverly disguised as gameplay footage with commentary. Hey guys, this week we're going lefty with the Oculus Rift.